Okay, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do a video today because I was originally supposed to work a 12-hour shift and one that started fairly early. So, uh, it wound up getting pushed to later, and then it wound up the place that said they needed an extra person, they decided they didn't need an extra person, after I got there, after I drove through Atlanta traffic to get there. So yeah, there went my whole day. And I was going to go to the barber because I need to go to the barber. But no, I can't because I've got to go into work early. Oh, well, I don't have to go into work early. Oh, it turns out I didn't have to go into work at all. So thanks for that. Anyway, I have something special today. I have something special for the 4th of July also. So if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe down below, hit the little bell. You don't want to miss that. If you're excited as I am about my 4th of July episode, which is going to be, I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but it is, I haven't done a Marvel item in a long time. So we're going to open something from Marvel. And it's going to be my favorite Marvel superhero. And if you know who that is, you know what character that item is going to be related to. And if you don't know, at the very least, that, it being something that I'm doing on the 4th of July ought to give you a big hint as to who that character is going to be. So make sure you don't miss that. Hit the little button, like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. I'll go ahead and say that early while I'm already talking about such things. But I've got something special for you today because not only do I have the Masters of the Universe new Eternia Thunder Punch He-Man from the Masterverse line, but I also have, so we can compare, the original Thunder Punch He-Man. That's right. This is the vintage original Thunder Punch He-Man. I even have his sword. Now, this sword came in a couple of different colors. I have the more translucent pale gold version of it, but there's also one that's a deeper, more opaque shade of gold. I mean, they're both a little translucent because it's gold plastic. It's going to be slightly translucent, at least. But this one is a little more translucent than the other one. So I had the more gold one when I was a kid, and of course it's lost the ages now. But when I bought this one sometime in the late 1990s, I've had this one for a while. It's not my childhood one, but it's about as close as you could get since I was maybe 18 or so when I bought it. And he had this kind of more pale shade of sword. I figured it was just faded with age or something like that. But no, it turns out there were different color variations, also different variations to the head. This one has a solid rubber head, but I also own another example. It's in storage right now that has more of a squishy, rotocast vinyl head, closer to what a standard He-Man figure has. But Thunder Punch He-Man, you could open them up in the back and put some caps in there, like some ring caps, often when I was a child and when my parents' generation were children, well, that we had cap guns. You could still smell the caps. It still has that aroma to it. That takes me back. But yeah, you'd put the ring caps in here and close it up. And what you did was you took He-Man and he has a spring-loaded punch like a He-Man figure often has, but this one's a little different. You can see he's kind of posed forward when he's in the relaxed position, but you pull it back like that, and that locks it. So now he's primed, and you can go ahead and pull him back all the way. And look, when you pull him, when you twist his waist, his head is on a separate joint. Like the axle that his head attaches to is attached to the mechanism, not to the torso. So that's one of the cooler features about this is you can pull him back, and his head stays right where it is, and it gives you a slightly more realistic punch than the standard twist and punch of the He-Man figures. And bam! Even without the caps in there, like just the cap mechanism gives it like an extra little knockout sound to it. But the caps would have made it much more impressive. Now, they do still make ring caps today. You can find them if you look on Amazon or something like that. Oh, don't tell me he's messed up now. There we go. I got him fixed. Okay. You can still probably find some on like Amazon or eBay or something like that today, or maybe at like a specialty toy store. Uh, but I think they're not as powerful as the ones from when I was a kid, and they don't work as well. So you have to get like vintage ring caps to really make this guy sing. So he is a bit bulkier than the standard He-Man. Also, like the muscle definition isn't quite as good as on a regular He-Man, but the arms are definitely thicker. The torso is definitely more barrel chested. He's a very powerful looking He-Man. Other than the original He-Man, this was probably my favorite He-Man when I was a kid. It was my favorite of the variant He-Mans. He did come with a shield, which I do not have, unfortunately. And if you did have the shield, you could store the sword in the shield, so he could still have the sword on him, even if he wasn't using it. But you can see that this He-Man, since it's Thunder Punch He-Man, he has a solid fist on this hand. In addition to being more bulky in terms of the musculature, the hands are much larger and meatier on this version to really knock home that Thunder Punch, I suppose. But but yeah, he was definitely one of the cooler vintage He-Man figures. Mr. Loki Lego says, "Habla español, no habla inglés." I'm afraid no habla español. Sorry. Oh, I do know hola. I know that one. Learned that one on Sesame Street when I was little. Muy poquito. But sorry, no habla español. I should learn one of these days, because you know, yeah. Wait till high school. Yeah, sorry, I got nothing. But yeah, that's my original Thunder Punch He-Man. So we can compare with the new one when I open him up. So let's take a look at that artwork. We got a nice pic of He-Man punching Skeletor there, and that's just not just any Skeletor. That's the new Eternia Skeletor. That's the Barbarian Skeletor, which I think I have him around here somewhere. I did, at least. And I think I even had the barbarian head on him because this is the extra one that I bought. Yeah. Is there a way to translate this? No, no, I don't want to do that. Mm, make my house. Pregunta. Let me hang on. Since Mr. Loki Lego says he doesn't know English, and I know I don't know Spanish, we will do the Google Translate and see what we can do with that. Google Translate. Okay. English to Spanish. Or Spanish to English. Spanish to English. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Just hang on. I'm working on it. Pregunta? Pregunta. Question. Uh, okay. Opinas. What do you think the Mexico? Mexico. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what do I think of Mexico? I love Mexico. It is, I think I know what this would be, but I'm going to put it since I'm already here. Because this is, again, that simple Sesame Street Spanish. Mi encanta Mexico es muy buena. There. Does that work? Tengo un canal de YouTube. I'm pretty sure canal de YouTube means channel, YouTube channel. But we'll see. Tengo un. Oh, this is. I'm still on English to Spanish. Oh, here was the thing. Tengo un. Why aren't you? Have. I have a YouTube channel. All right, cool. All right, let's go back to English. Post a link. Okay. Publique un lasse? Lasse? Is that it? Publique un lasse. Is that right? Put a link. There we go. Yeah. So I will. No, not W. And I'm slow at typing. Okay. And make sure get that. I'm sorry. I'm trying here. Mi también me gusta Lego. Lo comprobare. So, lo comprobare. I think that's it. Am I saying it right? Sorry if my Spanish is but I'm trying. I'm español muy poquito. so that's how, yeah. Lego muy bien. Okay. Malo. China. I'm pretty sure it's the same in both languages, right? The bad thing about going to China is, I know what S means. No, that's the same in both languages. You don't have to translate no. Sabes. Sabes? Is that how you say that? Is I don't know. Hablar. I'm guessing that means don't know how to speak. Yep, got that. So I'm guessing don't know how to speak Chinese. I don't know how to speak Chinese either. But I like solving problems, and I just did it right now. So, idioma. I don't know how to speak the language. Yeah. I can relate. Es diverto. It's fun. Hablar. Halar. Where did the A come from? I didn't type. That was from an accident. Hablar. It's fun to talk. It's fun to talk Espanol. I'm having fun. uh, pue- puedes. You can tomar. Tomar. I can roll my tongue really well. My mother tried to learn how to speak Spanish. She can't roll her R's. She can't do that. My mom can't do that. You can take classes in Spanish. Yeah, I feel like I'm taking a class in Spanish right now. Oh wait, let's do this. We go back to English. I feel like I'm taking Spanish class right now. Am learning. Me siento como si estuviera tomando clases de español en este momento. Estoy apre, aprend, aprendiendo. Is that right? Aprendiendo? uh, all right. It says no say nada inglés. I don't know anything English. Oh, that's okay. We're making it work. We're making it work. So, this is funny. uh, me puedes. I know that word. We just saw that word. Can you do it for me? Un uh, cons cons consejo? Can you give me a para? Can you give me a treat to? Well, that doesn't seem right. I must have put something in wrong. Oh, I see. That changes the whole thing. I'm singing N. Can you give me a tip for printer? Is that, did I get that in there right? No, didn't. Can you give me a tip to learn English? Huh. I don't know, man. Uh, I hear some people learned, and this is true, I have actually heard this from watching Police Academy movies. Oh, shit. This is still on English. Well, I'll fix that. I'll fix that. I'll just finish typing while. Okay, copy, and then we'll switch over to Spanish, Espanol. Okay, well, okay, what are we doing here? There we go, okay. Escuche que algunas personas han aprendido viendo pelu, pe, pelilu, pelic, películas de la Academy de Policia, Police Academy movies. It's there's a lot of physical comedy. What the? Why did that happen? I don't know why it went all the way up to the search bar. It shouldn't have done that. Hang on, I'm doing this. Come here to talk about He-Man action figures, and we wind up talking linguistics. Es serpo que hay mucha comedia física. Comedia física. Yeah. En mi familia solo se habla español. Mi idioma es español. I can understand that. That I figured out. That means that your family all speaks Spanish and you only speak Spanish and I only speak English. So that's why we're having to do the Google Translate thing. But yeah. So yeah, I had heard, this is true for anybody out there watching, that a lot of people who are trying to learn English will watch the Police Academy movies, and because there's a lot of physical slapstick type comedy there, like it's pretty easy to follow along with the story even if you don't know the language. And a lot of the humor is physical type of humor, so that helps out a lot. So that would be my recommendation, as I am only soy yo soy solo layman, solo soy un laico. Mm. But that is something I heard. What are you doing down there? Space. I heard. Pero eso es algo que escuché. So yeah, that's something I heard. Police Academy movies. So sí me gusta English, pero no lo sé hablar and no lo sé. Oh, I'm still on English. No lo sé. Oh no, lo is that's I don't know. Hablar me. I don't know how to talk about it. And I don't know how to talk about it. You understand me. Aw. So let's see. I'm using Google Translate. Okay. Yeah, goddamn, down there for down here. Google Translate. I'm pretty sure Google is just the same in every language. Wouldn't make much sense to call it something else. Uh, estoy usando el traductor de Google. Uh, ¿Qué opinas de los mexicanos? So I'm pretty sure that means, what do I think about Mexicans? But I'm going to translate it anyway, just so we make sure that nothing gets lost there. Opinas Mexicanos. I know what Mexicanos means. Oh, but I've still got it in English. That's why it's having a hard time. Okay, I gotta switch it back. I wish it would just work both ways, like both ways. That would make sense, but whatever. Ah, crap. What do you think of Mexicans? Yeah. ¿Qué opinas de los mexicanos? Uh, Mexican. Lot of people from Mexico in my neighborhood. Okay. Except for it's still set up on spin. Damn it! I did it again. All right. So just cut and switch back to English and paste. La gente mexicana es muy buena y amiable. Amable. Amable. Uh, con, conozco mucha gente de México en mi vec, vec, vecin, vecindario. So yeah. All right. Uh, Parker, look, what's that? Matt Bird says, I remember Thunder Punch He-Man and Dragon Blast Skeletor when the toy line was active in the 80s. Hopefully they'll put out a Dragon Blast Skeletor for this. That would be really cool. So, Mr. Loki Lego asks again, sorry, I'm having to work the Google Translate again. Gunta? Put two G's in there. And that's supposed to be. So I'm going to type that long word again. Pregunta que cuidad. Ask me to take care. Excuse me. Gustaria? Am I spelling that right? Ask what city you like. In Latin America. What city would you like to visit in Latin America? Oh, gee, I don't know. Uh, I'd like to go anywhere, honestly. Like that sounds like that'd be a fun trip. I guess I'd probably go to like, some place where there's like, a beach, some place where there's a lot of pretty girls. That would be my preference, I suppose. I'll put that. I'll put in Latin America has the most pretty girls. Donde quiera que uh, Latin America tiene las chicas más bonitas. uh, uh, let's see. Yeah. Why are you? Why is it over the search bar again? Down here, trying to translate. T. All right, and then I gotta get to the He-Man figure because we've been talking a while. 30 minutes. I still haven't opened this guy up. All right. Do you remember Del Chavo? Del And Dell, 8 S Grama, Mexico. There's an X in there. There's an X in Mexico. You know how to spell Mexico, Alan. Come on. Do you remember the guy from 8 is a program in Mexico? No. No remember. So sorry. All right. We gotta get on to the He-Man figure. All right, so let's go ahead and have a look at the packaging. So there he is. We can see he's going to have some punching effects, a sword, a shield. He's got the backpack like the old one has. So let's go ahead and open him up. Okay. Oh, there's tape on the side too. I forgot about that. So I really wanted to get the battle armor He-Man, but that thing already came and went twice at my local Walmart, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get that one from Walmart. I might wind up having to order it. Recently found at my local Walmart a Merman and Tila cartoon figures with Castle Grayskull in the background while I was on vacation. Yes, those are the Filmation, the animated, the cartoon versions. So I do have reviews of those on this channel. So you can go back and check those out if you want to. It says open. And then it's got pictures over here of everything that's supposed to be in the package, all the contents, instructions for how to use that Como Estas somewhere in here. I'm pretty sure I know what Como Estas means, so let's go ahead and translate that anyway. Como Estas. Oh, God damn it. Why does it keep going up to the search bar when I want it down here where it translates? How are you? Fantastic. Fantastico. And there are some rubber bands around his wrist. No, I don't like the rubber bands around the wrist. I'm just going to rip it out this time. I don't feel like dealing with it. And there is He-Man out of the package. I don't like this head sculpt quite as well as the 40th anniversary version. I will say that. And unlike the original one, you can see that this one has like some bracers on his arms. I guess that's supposed to suggest more of the thundering effect of the thunder punch. And we see that there is a hole here and a peg. Tienes amigos. Now, who says this is not an educational channel? You have friends. Yeah, well, we're friends now. So I'll go ahead and translate. We're friends. Don't spell it right. Ahora somos amigos. I think that's right. All right. So yeah, it's got a little peg, little hole. Plug it in. That's how you're supposed to hold that shield. It does seem a little smaller proportionally than the shield that would have come with the original. And it's also not chrome plastic, which would have been nice. It's just molded in silver plastic. He-Man has red wristbands, red harness, red bracers on the arms. And like with the original figure, we can see he has white around the tops of the boots, but instead of the more burgundy, reddish brown color we had on the original He-Man, this is just more a plain sort of brown, unfortunately. So yeah, let me go ahead and there we go. Get that out of the way. We'll set him over here for now because we're going to open up the little package with the little paper package with the accessories inside. And here we have Sword of Power, and it is molded in gold plastic. And man, that looks beautiful. All right. And then we have the Thunder Punch effects. Oh, oh. So the little ring cap thing fell out, and it fell into a box of stuff that I have sitting here at my feet. So that's unfortunate. That's one of the reasons I don't like the little paper envelopes, because stuff like that happens. So now I have to go looking through this box of stuff and see where this landed. Because I had this box of stuff sitting here, so I don't have any place else to put it right now. Here we go. So here is this is the cap ring. Remember how I said you could have put the caps in here? Well, it's a little plastic fake cap ring. It doesn't actually work. But like in the Classics version, it still comes with a fake cap ring. So you can, it's supposed to be, I guess, in the reality of this, be kind of like a little artifact that's part of the Thunder Punch powers. And we should be able to open up his backpack. Aha! And look at that! It's got the little, it even clicks! It even clicks like the old one. Here, the click, click, click. But you see how it's got the little, this is actually metal here. This is just plastic. But it does the little clicky thing, so that's nice. So we can put that in there like that, like how you would do the old caps. And I think I'm just going to leave it in there because I don't want to lose it. Let's see, what else we have in this bag? We should have some extra hands. Oh, one more thing. Gold. Ooh, gold caps. That's fancy. And some solid fists. Because he's Thunder Punch He-Man. You know, you want to have a solid fist. Well, it's actually only one solid fist, looks like. No, wait, there's another one stuck in here. One more. So, so this is for the right hand, and this is for the left hand. All right. So, but I'm guessing if you want to, you can probably put the Thunder. You can also put it on the gripping hands, so that's good. And then you can have He-Man get ready to make this punch, or you could have two Thunder Punches ready to go. Oh, but it fell off because I didn't have it on there. I didn't have it on there good enough. That's my fault. But really, what I would want to do is put the sword in there. And this shield fell out. I wish that. I mean, I suppose you could maybe fit the shield into his hand that way. I wish they give you a handle so that you could have him hold the shield normally, like it's a separate piece. That would be cool. But yeah, there he is. There's our Thunder Punch He-Man, ready to knock somebody out. And since I just had the same Skeletor that's on the package here, it can be him. Pow! Wham! No spring-loaded punching in the waist, unfortunately, but that's just modern action figures for you. And like with the original one, let's go ahead and see if we can put the caps in there. There we go, put the caps in there, and like with the original one, we can stick the Sword of Power into the shield, so that way he can have that stored on him at all times. And here's something I just noticed, which this is an improvement over the original. We can take the shield, put it on his back, because I noticed there's a peg hole back there, so he can carry that on his back. That's pretty cool. Man, this is a great figure. Now, I do wish that they'd just used the same head sculpt from the 40th anniversary. Adios, Mr. Loki Lego. I will check out your channel later. So yeah, good hearing from you. So yeah, Great job with this figure. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I hopefully I can get a hold of that Battle Armor He-Man at some point. So still really with that Battle Armor He-Man, but I'm really happy with the Thunder Punch He-Man. He turned out great. So I guess that's pretty much it for this episode. I'll be back mañana, tomorrow. That's right, right? I'm saying that right. Tomorrow, 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 mañana. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I'll be back tomorrow. Volveré mañana. So, yeah. And more Masterverse mañana, tomorrow. Masterverse Mechanic. I'll be opening up Mechanic tomorrow, so that should be excited. If you want to make sure you catch that one, make sure you like and subscribe, all the fun YouTube stuff down below. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about He-Man in general, and also the Thunder Punch He-Man specifically. Do you think they did a good job copying the original one, updating them a little bit? I'm pretty sure you can take these bracers off. I didn't really try to do that, but I'm pretty sure you should be able to take the braces off if you want to look a more old school. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. I'm pretty happy. I got to learn a little bit of Spanish today, so maybe I'll work on that some more in the upcoming weeks. Try to see if I can get a little more skilled at the Spanish. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you tomorrow. Bye.